Good evening, guys. Realistic sports fan here. Look, man, I'm gonna get straight into it. Yeah, I know y'all did. Y'all know y'all did me dirty yesterday, man. I'm not offering that man a job. He was right in the building. All y'all had to do was talk to him, interview him. If he wasn't your guy, cool. I understand that. But somehow, when he played all 16 games last year, he ranked number one far as throwing the ball. And not only that, we threw the ball, 63% of the time last year. So, I mean, our defense was trash. Our offensive line wasn't no better. So Sam Howell, he did the best. He did the best that he could. Made some plays when he thought he was about to get sacked. So I like the young man. I just think that was dirty, but Cliff Kingsbury here now, and I don't think that we should put all of our draft stock in Caleb Williams. Yes, Caleb Williams is a good player. But just like I heard, he was sacked most last year too in college, even though he made spectacular plays. And like what I always hear, you don't know what these guys are gonna do in the pros. You just don't. Yeah, he's from the area. I get that. And I respect that. But you handing you about to hand a 23 or 24-year-old keys to the franchise. Ask Chase Young how that feel to be the number two overall pick. His first year, Chase Young was outstanding, one rookie of the year. His second year, they gave him a pass because he got hurt. His third year still was recovering. His fourth year, he wasn't playing that well. What happened? They got on him. This ain't OU, man. This is Washington D.C. where the media is real treacherous, man. You know, and they gonna come at you at every turn. The first year they're gonna give you a pass because you're a rookie. But if you don't do well your second or by your third year, they on down your helmet. Then they gonna want somebody. They gonna want somebody else. Me personally, like I said, I want Jayden Daniels. I'm an LSU fan. Not only that, I think he's going to be a good pro. Also, if we can get Jayden Daniels, I'll see if we can get Jordan Walker. I like him. I like him a lot too. But we're putting all of our stock in Caleb Williams just because Cliff, that's his boy. But like I said, I hope we keep Sam Howell. That's what I want. I want Sam Howell to learn the playbook and get the plays down and outperform them. And during the spring ball, show 'em what you about. They want to get rid of you. They want you. Sam Howell, you been here. You been here a full year already. No, you been here what? You been here what? Three years now, Sam Howell. This was your first last year. What's your first year start? So Sam, how you say you love to compete? Nobody don't want you to win the job. Nobody expect you to win the job. So make him earn it. If he beat you out, he beat you out. But wouldn't it be funny if Sam Howell beat Keller Williams up for the job and this is your number 2 overall pick? That'd be something, wouldn't it? Now I like what Dan Quinn said. He said he liked to do he liked to what's his name? He liked to do good shit with hard people. Yeah, I like that quote. That's a good quote. But I like what he said. Now it's all about can he prove it? You know, yeah, he got a 44. Yeah, he have a 44 and 46 record. I get that, but now, like I said, he have to prove that he can do it, that he learned from his mistakes, that he want guys that fly around the ball, and things like that. And then Orlovsky said the key word: can Cliff Kingsbury develop a quarterback? This ain't Cliff Kingsbury. Let me tell you something, bro. You're not in Arizona. Arizona, you can hide. This is the nation capital, bro. You can't hide, and you gonna talk to the media every day. So it's a lot of pressure on you to get it up. And like I said, Chase Young is from here. Dwayne Haskins, he was from here. Rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins. Um, you know, he didn't play enough starts in college football. He didn't have enough. He just started 13 games. That's not enough. But rest in peace to him always. I mean, it's a lot of pressure, man. Ask RG3 about it. Same deal, number 2 overall pick. His first year was good. At the end of his first year, he got hurt, and it went downhill from there. Ask him about it. Jonathan Allen, he wanna get traded, and he said he don't want to go through another rebuild. I respect that. I do. Like I said, John Allen, he went to Alabama, so did Deron Payne. Them guys want to win. They come from a winning program. They couldn't help who they got drafted by. But when you see all this nonsense going on, like you said, like John Allen said, um, he said 7 years of the same old bullshit. He tired of it. And like I said, that's rightfully so. He's the winner. Like I said before, Terry, I'm gonna need you to step up your leadership, far as being more vocal, saying what you don't like, and saying that you're our number 1 receiver. Like I said, them your guys locker room. They coming in your building. Of course you can listen. Of course you gonna listen to them. But Terry McLaurin, John Allen, Deron Payne, y'all been there. That's y'all locker room. Control that. So like I said, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't give it. I would let the Bears draft Caleb Williams, and we draft Jaden Davis. I don't want Drake May because Drake May, he didn't have They got to see it in North Carolina. He did. Why would you want? Why would you want him? Well, you have Jayden Daniels right there as well. And mind you, these number one overall picks don't pan out. Hell, look at Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck. He played well, but how long did he last? 5 years, and then he had to retire because his O line, his O line just got him beat up. Come on now, come on, you don't want that. And what? And we got Andrew Luck. We got Andrew Luck by was his grit and toughness. They won. They won them. Indianapolis won them games because of Andrew Luck, grit and toughness. Every time he always got hit, I always heard him say, "Man, good hit, man. Oh, help me up, man." Um, you look at guys like Brady Quinn. You look at guys like Tim Couch, Johnny Manziel. I mean, you look at those guys. They all had problems, but they flame out. It's all about the business. It's all about where you go, and do they have a system in place for you? I know I get on Brock Purdy a lot, and I'm not a big Brock Purdy fan, but he went to the right spot. You know, Trey Lance kept getting hurt. Jimmy G could only take them so far. And Brock Purdy, he did what he did. So credit to him. I know y'all shocked to hear me say that, but I'm just being real with it. But we're gonna see what Brock Purdy made when he don't have all the pieces around him, and when it's on him. We're really gonna see what he got then. And coach, I love my team, but at the same time, I'm a realist. If he don't pan out, Caleb Williams, if we draft him, we'll be right back in the same position. So, like I said, hold on to Sam Howell. Don't trade him. Sam Howell, listen to me. When Cliff Kingsbury, when he give you the quarter, when he give you the playbook, Sam Howell, study it, learn it every day in your playbook. So when when y'all hit the field, you outwork him. You show him, hey, you could trust me. You could trust me. I got this. Fix the O line. Fix the O line up. Get some athletic linemen. That's what we need. Well, we don't need no guys that could just be pushed back into our quarterback. Also, like I said, Sam Howell, I need you to speed the clock up in your head and know when to get rid of. It's okay. It's okay to go on to the next play, but don't. Well, you can't get sacked like you was last year. Sam Howell was the most sacked quarterback in the NFL last year. Y'all want that for Caleb Williams? Now these dudes in the NFL, faster, stronger, and things like that. Yeah, you could get away. You could get away from them guys in college because you faster than that. But we know the NFL get these guys are faster. They want sideline to sideline. And that's what they do. you're not at SEC no more. So just like Louis Riddick said, was it earlier today that he shouldn't. He said like Caleb Williams, he shouldn't predict nothing. Like say, oh, I'm going to the Commanders. Nah, if the Bears think you get a guy, Bears take him. That way we can take, Jayden Daniels. But he shouldn't dictate nothing because, like I said, playing at home, it's a lot of pressure on him. It's gonna be a lot of pressure on him. You know, you playing at home, you 23, 20, 24, the leader of a franchise. It's all on you. Um, so is he ready for that? I don't know. You gonna have, people always want family members wanting tickets and nothing like that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a lot of pressure that comes with that. And my thing is, we had so many quarterbacks. I don't want to name them all, but, like I said, Sam Howell is the second quarterback that played all 16, that played all 17 games. He's the second quarterback that did that. Kirk Cousins and Sam Howell will be trivia questions because they played because they started and played the season throughout. Uh, then I heard the guy Mike Mike something, I forgot the brother's name, but I know his first name Mike. He said Eric Bieniemy made a mistake coming over here. I don't think he made a mistake coming over here. Sometimes you gotta go somewhere where they not gonna give you credit. You gotta branch out. It's just like when you're a college kid and you go to college. Your first time being home, you're gonna be scared. You're gonna be nervous. But once you get acclimated to the city or wherever you're going to college, you're gonna be fine. So ain't nothing wrong with something new. That's how you evolve. That's how you adapt. Meet new people. Extend your circle. Cause if you don't evolve and adapt, you're gonna be left behind. And nobody don't want that. Nobody don't want to be left behind. So you gotta just dig your heels in. Uh, hold the shoulders back and say I got this thing and go forward. That's what you have to do. You can always come home. You can always come back home again. But it's about getting that experience away from home. Can you remember what your parents told you? Of course you gonna act up and every now and then. Cause you in college. Every kid act up every now and then. But long as you get back on track, that's the main thing. So, so we'll see how things pan out. I mean, like I said, Cliff Kingsbury, he did good with Kyler Murray. He did good with Patrick Mahomes and things like that. He did. But now, can you develop whoever J.N. Daniels, Caleb Williams? Like I said, this is not Arizona. Every move, every move you make gonna be criticized. If we last in offense, you're gonna be criticized. So Cliff Kingsbury, you ready for that? You say you don't hear. Okay, you say that. Well, it's gonna be a constant every day. Like I said to Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn, you ready for what you about to take on? Cause there's a whole nother months in DC. Yeah, Dan Quinn, you wasn't at the podium when you was in Dallas because you was the defensive coordinator. But here, you're gonna be at the podium and not just and not just not and not just you're gonna be at the podium, Dan Quinn, Joe Witt. Congratulations to you. You are our defensive coordinator. Um, and Cliff Kingsbury. Every but before every practice, yeah, y'all gonna talk to the media. So be ready for that. Do I think you deserve the job? I'm gonna be honest with you. No, you didn't. But I know this all. It's all about. It's all about. It's all about who you know. That's what it's about. All about who you know. And he knew, and he know, he he worked with Patrick Mahomes. He worked with Kyler Murray. He was the OC at USC, so he worked with Caleb Williams. So just think about that, man. That's a lot. Like I said, I'm gonna wait and see how everything play out. But Sam, how this your opportunity? This your biggest opportunity yet? Yeah, you've been here for 3 years. Okay, you can turn it off. Yes, you probably did. But yeah, you know how it is in the DC media, as far as the Commanders go. Um, to all the coaching staff, don't give them nothing. Don't give the media nothing. You give them a little something, something, or leakage, or say the wrong thing, they go wrong with it. So just remember that. Hell, Dan Quinn, you was in Dallas. You saw how Dallas was run, and then every little thing that the player said gonna come out. Same here. Same here. So be ready for that. Be on guard because the media they just waiting for you to slip up. And and we used to be a team that usually win the off season and things like that. I'm glad we quieted that down. But like I said, don't give the media anything. They're wrong with it. The players, don't talk to them. Y'all know how. I mean, y'all know how they are. You know. Yeah. You should tell me not to leave. Yeah. But that's all, man. You know, I don't have a record yet. I want to see what else they do, who else they put on the coaching staff. Like I said, Dan Quinn, Mike Ray was still out there, man. Go get him, man. Put him. He could coach the linebackers, man, because he was one. So if you get him, you know the coaching staff shaping up pretty good. Cliff Kingsbury, you got a lot to prove. Cliff Kingsbury, you took the Raiders job and then you backed out of the Raiders job and then you took the Commanders job. You shouldn't have yes to the Raiders. But soon when Dan Quinn got the job, then that's when you wanna interview for our OC job. Come on, man. So Cliff Kingsbury, you did Antonio Pierce dirt. You know, Cliff Kingsbury, if if we make the playoffs next year or whatever, don't pull a Todd Monken where you hear your name come up in coaching jobs and that you gotta prove that you can throw the ball and things like that. Because that's what Todd Monken did. He took Lamar and they threw on every possession that they had. Todd Monken only gave his running back 6 carries, where they was the number one rushing team in the league. Come on, you can't do that. Todd Monken outthrew himself. Like I said, he heard his name and coaching rumors. He got excited, and that's when he decided to throw the ball around a lot, knowing that they are a first run team. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, they're a first run team. And then when you get to the championship game, you wanna throw the ball around. You know, so I know EB. I know he's gonna say the correct thing to say, but I know he pissed off deep down inside. He gotta be pissed off because wherever this man went, this man cannot get an interview for the head job. You know, some people say he was too hard or things like that. Like he's the coach in the NFL. What you want him to do? Be soft on these guys? Hold these guys' hands? Don't hold these guys accountable. That's what's wrong with our society today. Nobody hold nobody accountable. Everybody just let everybody do what they want. You know, to the kids today, they don't know how to talk to adults. They don't. You see it. I saw it on the bus last week. So come on. You always have to control your conduct. I don't care where you go. You know, you could be on the bus, you could be in the store. You can't have an outburst in those type of places or the church. It's not for that. So always make sure your conduct is correct because you never know who looking in today. You know, we have these phones without cameras on it. So, you know, people not gonna call the police first if something happen. They're gonna videotape. And they're gonna laugh in the background while they filming. While they filming you getting beat, while they filming you, you know, somebody stealing something. Or just like the lady, you know, these teenagers, they threw her off the bus. She got into an argument with them. And they threw her off the bus. And the driver didn't even stop. He just kept going. So I wanted to know what happened with that situation. But you know what else I had for you guys? The Suns they beat the Bucks by what? 6. What was it? 114 to 106. Wait, 113. That's 1. 12. That's 2. 11. That's 3. 10. That's 4. 9. That's 5. 9. That's 5. 8. That's 6. They beat them by 8 yesterday. Sorry for counting on live, guys, but yeah, they beat them by 8. They beat them by 8 yesterday. It's a tough stretch for Doc Rivers. So we'll see if they can come out. We'll see what they do in the trade deadline. Uh, you know, and I still believe in Doc. I still think Doc going to turn it around, but it's getting later and later. Well, it's just February, but you know, if they don't get it together by March, I don't know. But you know, Doc may survive. He may not. Let me ask you guys the question: did the game pass Doc by? If you don't get it, if you don't get a turnaround, what happened to him? I don't think that he will get fired or anything. Um, I think he gonna make it, but you know, if this happens, let's say next year, then we have something to talk about. But you know, we'll see. What else I have for you guys? Uh, you know, last Sunday, you know, the Suns played. The Suns played the Wizards. You know, Bradley Beal dropped 40. I knew Brad was going to do that because Brad is that type of player. You know, it took him a long time to get adjusted. Now he got adjusted to them because it was only KD and Booker. It was only KD and Booker playing. Now you had Brad playing, so they getting it together. Can they catch the Lakers? I think they can. Can they beat the Lakers? No, I'm gonna say no because I still think the Lakers still have that number. The way AD been playing, so now I don't think the Suns can beat the Warriors because just like LeBron said, they could win or they could lose to anybody, and that's in every league. You play down to your competition, you could lose. You could lose to any and everybody. So just like the Suns when they played the Spurs, they lost to them twice, and the Spurs they a young team. They have good pieces, so that happened in every league. So you can't think. Oh, just because you got LeBron, just because you got AD, just because you got KD, just because you got Booker and Brad, that you can't get beat. You can't get beat. Just ask the Bucks. They lost to Indiana 4 times. Do they have their number? We will see when the playoffs come. I tell you one thing, Indiana not scared of the Bucks when they play them. They're gonna have the utmost confidence and say, guys, we beat them. We beat them 4 times in the road this year. Let's see if we could beat them four more times. That's the confidence they're gonna play with. And so let me ask you guys another question. Who you guys think gonna get traded tomorrow? Leave it in the comment section. Also, I have another question. Do you guys think it's time to trade Klay Thompson? I think it is because they paid 2 players ahead of him, Draymond and Poole. Just like my boy Ticket said, and shout out to my boy Ticket. They paid Draymond. They paid Draymond another $100 million. So now Draymond had $200 million. They paid Poole. Draymond Green punched him out, and then they blamed him. Nah, it was Draymond. Like I said, to my boy Pete, we said you could find anybody around the NBA to fill Draymond role. Look what Kuminga doing now. He been balling. He had what 20 something a game. 20 something a game ever since he been playing. Like Tika said, man, you gotta let these young dudes play, man. And Steve Kerr, he should have set them boys down. Say, look, y'all not playing tonight, man. And I agree with Tika when he said this. Y'all not playing. If y'all do play, it's gonna be for about 20 or 30 minutes. But it's not gonna be the whole game. Klay, you getting older. Klay, you coming on two injuries. Steph, you're not gonna have it every night. And Draymond, you're not gonna have it every night, like things like that. And you don't hold Draymond accountable. They never did. They never did. That's why Draymond could do what Draymond. That's that's why Draymond could do what Draymond could do. That's why he act the way he act. If he just sat down and communicate and said this is this and this is that. Like Tinker also said, if Mark Jackson was the head coach, Mark Jackson wouldn't have put up with that. He wouldn't have, he wouldn't have, he wouldn't have let Draymond run KD off. He wouldn't let Draymond punch Poole in the face. Nah. That was Mark Jackson's team. Okay? And eventually, the way how they was playing when they had Mark Jackson, they was eventually gonna get there. Nobody could tell me that. Nobody could tell me no different. That Mark Jackson wasn't gonna get them boys there. Yeah, Steve Kerr and Steve Kerr, they played in the league. I get that. But if Steve Kerr took the next job, like Chicky said, he would have been broadcasting in 3 years, or been an assistant coach on somebody else's bench. Like you also said, like Ticket also said, Luke Walton went undefeated when he was coaching the Warriors. He didn't have to say nothing to them guys. They knew what they had to do. They've been there and done it. You have Steph Curry. His father played in the league. Michael Thompson, played in the league. So they've been around the league since they were babies. They grew up in the league. They saw what it took. You don't have to say nothing to them guys. Basically, Luke Walton was a substitute teacher. Just give them the assignment, and they do the rest. That's what it basically was. And I'm not throwing a shot at Luke Walton, but that's what it was. Mike Brown did the same thing, but the difference is Mike Brown had coaching experience. Luke Walton did. So that goes to show you, anybody can coach the Warriors. And they will win. So you know how Canelo say boxing is his life. Well, to Steph and Clay, basketball is their life. Like I said, they grew up around it. They know they was going to be pros because their dad was pros. You always want to do what you see your father do. And in most cases, other cases is different. Yeah. Steve Kerr, he don't get on them guys. But if Mark Jackson was still there, Mark Jackson would have got on them guys. First of all, Mark Jackson gave them their nickname, the Splash Brothers. That's what he did. And Mark Jackson, he was a hell of a coach. Upstairs, they just didn't like his coaching style. And he haven't been the coach since, which I think is totally wrong. Because Mark Jackson deserved to be a head coaching job, to get a head coaching job. He should have been had one. But I know the league don't. The league don't like him. They gonna blackball him and things like that. They already did that because I know every time we saw Steve Kerr get in the ring, he said, I know he said that should have been me. Yeah, it should have been you, man, Mark Jackson. They took it from you. They gave it to him. Like, they just told Steve Kerr not to crash the car, man. That's all they did. That's all they told him. Don't crash the car. You have two guys that can shoot. You have toughness. Draymond bring the toughness, and you have good guys coming off the bench. And who made their name in the league? Come on, man. Let's get real. What else I have? What do you think the Lakers should do with LeBron? Me personally, like I said, I agree with my boy Ticket. I think that Genie Bus, Rob Pelinka, they need to trade LeBron because so they could get assets for him. LeBron always want to leave a team. LeBron always want to leave a team high and dry. The difference is the Lakers always will be looking for will be looking for future stars, guaranteed. Like I said, when you put on the purple and gold, different expectations, you get scrutinized. Making it into the playoffs, making it into the semifinals, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. The Lakers brand is about winning championships. If you don't win championships, it's a failure. And that's what their brand stand. That's what their brand stand on and for. And you have to embrace being a Laker. You do. Point blank period. You have to embrace being a Laker. You have to want the attention, the spotlight, the scrutiny to come with it. Dwight Howard couldn't handle it. Steve Nash was past his prime. David Stern, he vetoed the Chris Paul trade. Had David Stern not got involved in that trade, the Lakers would have won more championships. They could have possibly had, 20 championships? Because you can't tell me, you know, a guy like Kobe, a guy like Chris Paul couldn't get it done. Of course they could have got it done. Both of them guys are alphas. And both of them guys will get on their players. And Chris Paul would have got on Kobe, and Kobe would have got on Chris Paul. May Kobe rest in peace, him and his daughter. That's what you gotta do. You gotta want it. If you don't want it, and if you crack under pressure, it's gonna show. The whole D'Angelo Russell situation back in the day. Not gonna get into that. Y'all know what happened. But he had to go to Brooklyn. They did very well in Brooklyn. What had him in the playoffs? The Lakers brought him back. Now he playing out of his mind. Now LeBron when he come to your team, he do bring money. He do bring the jobs. But like I said, LeBron is the type of player that will leave high and dry. So, like I said, so Jeanie Buss and Rob Pelinka, they should trade him. I don't think that he signed up with the Lakers. He might resign, but we know this for sure that he will opt out. And wherever Bronny go, like LeBron said, he would want to play with his son. So just like Jeanie did, when they had LeBron, AD, and Westbrook, she let it play out. She let it play out, but the second year, she took back her franchise and said, "Nah, LeBron, you're not going to do this like you did Cleveland or you tried to do in Miami." We are the Lakers. The Lakers will always get stars because they're the Lakers. Who wouldn't want to play in Hollywood? Roy Hachimura last year had one of his best performances in the Grizzlies series. That's how he got paid. That's how he got paid that contract. Austin Reeves played well throughout last season. That's how he got his contract. So that's why I was glad that Kyrie did that to LeBron before LeBron did that to him. Because you're not gonna get the credit and you're gonna get the blame when you play with LeBron. Let's face the facts, we all know that. He gonna send his tweets out there. We're not gonna explain them. Like you said, we have what we have. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Now, if you're the second guy, you gonna get the credit and the blame. Oh, but AD ain't doing his part. But for the most part this year, AD has been healthy. AD been playing out of his mind. AD should be Defensive Player of the Year. Last year down the stretch when LeBron was hurt, who cared? Who shown what he can do? AD did. What happened last year? I think AD, somebody hit him in the nose and he was bleeding. What AD do? What AD do? Somebody put some gauze in his nose and he went back out there playing. Normally AD would have set up. So AD is all about his mindset. When AD mindset is right, AD could dominate anybody. He just gotta dominate Joker. But, that's what AD could do. And for my fight fans out there, Teofimo Lopez, he's fighting tomorrow. Look out for Abdullah Mason, he's fighting tomorrow. Keyshawn Davis, he's fighting tomorrow as well. So look out for those guys. And then March the 30th, we have Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman. They are fighting. Who else fighting? Rolly and Pitbull. Excuse me. They fighting also on the 30th. Tank be back. April, the summer. What I heard from Knockout Boxing, 86 TV, shout out to him. He said that Tank is either fighting Manny Pacquiao or Gary Russell Jr. Either way, sellout fighters. Either way, that's a sellout. Wherever he fight at, here, Baltimore, Atlanta, those places will be a sellout. Is Gary past his prime? Yes, he's past his prime. But he also said that he always wanted to fight Tank. So in my eyes, I know Knockout don't think it'll be a good fight. But if they put it here, it's going to sell out easy. Pacquiao will sell out easy. Because you have a legend in Manny Pacquiao. You have the face of boxing and Tank Davis going at it. And if he beat Pacquiao, I would put Tank in the stratosphere beyond it. Because remember, Earl Spencer's supposed to fight Pacquiao. That's when he tore his right knee the first time. How even a bigger star would Earl Spence had to been if he fought Pacquiao? They would have did numbers. Huge numbers. Earl got Texas behind him. He got us behind him. And hell, Pacquiao got the whole Philippines behind him. So that's what Pacquiao would have brought to the table. Everybody knows it. If you're a boxing fan, what else I have for you guys? Oh yeah, for far as movies go, Bob Marley movie comes out February the 14th. So be on the lookout for that. Let me know what favorite Bob Marley songs you all like. I like what songs I like about Marley. I like Don't Worry. Yeah, Don't Worry. Be Happy, I like that one. And I like Every Little Thing Is Gonna Be Okay. I like that one. So my last thing, man, is always to say, find something that inspires you guys. For me, it's Bob Marley. Another thing, I respect and admire Malcolm X for what he done for us as a black people, and Martin Luther King as well. And don't leave MLK out, because I shared birthday month with him. So that would be wrong. That would have been wrong in me for doing that. Um, and my other message is, don't be something you're not. Be yourself. Till the next time, guys. Realistic Sports Fan here. Peace out.